Hey guys, it is Jenna, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you guys can tell by the title, we are doing a Q&A, which I have not done a Q&A, I think since I first moved in to this house and when I first put up this wallpaper, which I'm really sad that I have to leave this wallpaper eventually because this is like my favorite thing ever, and I might have to, it is removable, but I don't think you can like take it down and bring it with you, so I might have to purchase this wallpaper again to put up in my house eventually when I move out and moving to my own house, which is crazy to think about. But anyways, I posted on my Planning Roses Instagram, which if you do not know what Planning Roses is, most of you probably do because I think that most of you follow me for my planner kind of stuff, but Planning Roses is my Etsy store. I started Planning Roses 2 years ago, and almost 3 years ago actually. It'll be 3 years in November. So yes, I posted on my Planning Roses Instagram for you guys to ask me some questions, whether that be about Planning Roses, my Etsy shop, or just planners in general, or just me as a person, just anything like that, you guys could ask me there. We got a solid like 40 to 50 comments in that, so that's amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who commented questions. I'm gonna try to get through as many of these questions as possible, but you guys know that I like to go off on tangents and talk way too much, so I'm gonna try to keep these answers small and get to the point and move on to the next one. So without further ado, if you do want to see or hear my answers to your questions, then just keep on watching and let's get into this video. But first, if you're not subscribed, definitely do that. To be part of the Rose Squad, do it. It's fun, it's awesome. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've opened this and basically we're just going to go from the top. I think I'm just gonna like scroll around and do random ones. I feel like I always do the whole like just from the first comment and just keep on going down, but I kind of want to switch it up and do people that commented first, people that commented most recently, and that sort of thing. So I am going to answer the first one because it is from my sister, and if you do not know, I've been recently obsessed with Simply Gilded washi, and my sister's question was absolute favorite Simply Gilded bow washi. Oh my goodness, that is so difficult to answer because there's so many pretty ones, but I think my favorite foil is silver, and I'm trying to think of my favorite. I think it would have to be Periwinkle. Periwinkle is like a really pretty, obviously you guys know what Periwinkle is, but the Periwinkle bow washi is super gorgeous. It has silver bows and it's just perfection, so I would definitely say that the Periwinkle with silver bows is my favorite bow washi. Next question is actually from my mother, so thank you Mom for commenting. But she said, what is your favorite thing to do in your spare time? And then my sister commented, what's spare time? Which I do have some spare time, and I think my favorite thing to do honestly is either clean my house, which sounds like such a stupid thing, but honestly I love cleaning so much. Just put on some good tunes and clean my house, playing with my dog kind of at the same time is like my favorite thing ever. Or I would say shopping, because your girl has a shopping problem. She's a shopaholic, I'm just gonna say it now. And I like buying nice things for myself with the money that I work hard for. So yeah, cleaning or shopping. Cleaning's probably the better one because I'm not spending money, but shopping, your girl likes that. Next question is from Nikki Plans, which Nikki, I love you. I'm obsessed with your Instagram. But she said, what has been the most memorable moment in your dance career? Which if you do not know, I've been a dancer since I was 8, but I didn't start competing until I was 12. So it's been a solid 14 years of dancing, 15 years. But I think the most memorable moment was probably, I think I've talked about it here before, but basically at my pretty much last competition I ever did, the judges actually called me out for my solo and gave me like a standout award. At a lot of competitions on each like adjudication, they do like a standout for that section of dances, and I guess I was the standout for that little section, and they brought me up and said like, that dance was amazing, you're such a great dancer. They asked me if I was possibly thinking about going professional with my dancing because it was that good, and just going into dancing has always been something that I wanted to do, but I've always just been too scared because I don't have the confidence, which makes me a little bit emotional and I don't want to start crying right now, but it definitely does, you know, make me a little emotional because I love dancing and I just don't want to give it up, and just that moment was amazing for me because it really gave me a little bit more confidence in myself. And why? Your girl knows she's gonna be getting her period soon when this happens. But yeah, it was definitely an amazing moment. They asked me if I choreographed the piece and I did, and they just thought it was amazing, and it was just a really, really awesome time. And that was one thing that I just always wanted to do, was have the judges ask me to come up for my dance and then ask me who choreographed it, and then me be like, I did. Because it's such a fun and like really rewarding thing to say. It's like, you guys like that and I choreographed it. So yeah, anyways, I'm going off on a tangent and getting emotional. So on to the next question. Next question is one that I get a lot, and it is from the Butterfly Planner, which I love you, Melissa, you're amazing. But she asked, have you considered getting Penny a brother or sister? And if so, what kind? I think I've answered this before, but I have. My only problem is it's already really, really difficult with my busy schedule to take care of Penny, and if I brought in another dog, that would just be another dog to have to take care of and make sure that they are, you know, being loved and cared for. And I do think that when I'm so busy and stuff, I feel like having another dog would be good for Penny because she wouldn't be just like sitting around waiting for me to be done work and that sort of thing. She would have someone else to play with and that sort of thing, which I kind of just go back and forth and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. But if I did get another dog, which it's kind of like 50-50 right now, I'd probably get around the same breed just because I have to get a non-allergenic dog or a hypoallergenic dog. Yeah, because I am allergic to fur. So I would probably have to get another Morkie or a Maltese or a Yorkie, just any sort of mixture of those. I would have to get that, which I think just having two little dogs would be amazing. And they would be best friends and we would be our little 3-person family, which they're not people, they're dogs, Jenna. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so the next question is one that several different people asked, so I will put all of their usernames here. But the question was if I am making an advent calendar this year for my shop, which basically advent calendars have become more popular. I think a lot of them came out last year and it's kind of started, but basically they're just the 12 days before Christmas, and us as Etsy shop owners would send 12 little packets, and each packet that you open each day, you get a sheet of stickers. So I am going to be doing that this year. I've actually started planning it out and stuff, and I am going to start working on it soon. I'm so excited. I purchased, I believe Murdoch Talks made one last year, and I purchased that, and it was just so much fun to open a little thing and get a sheet of stickers every single day up until Christmas. So I will definitely be doing that this year, and I'm super excited about it. It will probably be released early October, just so that I can get them out and to everybody before it actually starts, which I have yet decided if I want to do like a full advent calendar, which would be 24 days, or if I just want to do the 12 days before. Let me know what you guys would rather. If you'd rather like smaller little things for 24 days or larger, more for 12 days. Let a girl know down below. Next question, going to the most recent one. This is from Sonia, and she asked, how would you describe your clothing style and your makeup style? So I think my clothing style is definitely just comfortable but stylish. So I really like comfortable clothing. You guys can see now I'm literally just in a tank top that says unavailable with a rose on it because your girl's a little bit obsessed. Maybe my clothing style is just roses. Just roses. Anything clothing with roses on it, you best believe I am going to purchase because I'm obsessed with my middle name apparently. But yeah, I would definitely say just comfortable clothing, but still going with the trends and what's cute and that sort of thing. I really like searching on like cheaper online websites to get more trendy things just because I don't want to spend a lot of money on something that might not be in fashion later in the year or like a year later. So yes, I would definitely recommend that. But like for timeless pieces and stuff, I do like to get more expensive things that will last. And then for my makeup style, I don't really have a makeup style. I just like really simple makeup most of the time, but then when I do my makeup for like going out somewhere, I do like to experiment with color and stuff. And yeah, just very simple makeup most of the time with a little pop of color. I don't know. Next question is from Messy Mass, and she said, since you're moving to an independent website, what will happen to the rose rewards we have already accumulated? And this is something that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is you guys can send me a picture of the roses that you've collected so far, and then I will give you a credit per rose. So I'm thinking like $2 per rose, or like $3 per rose. So if you send me a picture with one of your little cards and you had 3 roses, you'd get like $9 credit, or you know, $6 credit, or whatever I decide to do. So I will definitely be including that in updates on newsletters. But if you haven't gone to planningroses.com, that is where my website's going to be. You do, when you go there, have an option to put in your email address to be added to our email list, and then I'm going to be emailing out update and like newsletters when I start doing that, which I'm so excited about. I've been wanting to do that. I've had so many like shops do that for me. I'm like part of the Little Miss Papery email list. I'm part of Station Stickers, and I always get emails, and it's just really, really nice to have that and like little updates on their shop and stuff like that. So I'm so excited to have that for my shop now, which I'm so pumped about. I've already said that multiple times. Okay, yes. Moving on. Okay, so the next question is from Justiera. It's T-E-R-E-A, and she asked, what is your favorite TV show to binge watch? And the one that I've been recently binge watching and actually finished was 13 Reasons Why, the second season of 13 Reasons Why actually, and that was so good. I definitely think I enjoyed the first one better just because it had a more solid storyline to it, but I really enjoyed watching that. I also have a really big soft spot for Grey's Anatomy. I've actually watched all 13 seasons I think they have on Netflix. I've watched all 13 seasons 2 or 3 times now, which is crazy. And like I can literally quote some of the things that they say, and I love Grey's Anatomy so much. So that's definitely one that I just watch kind of while I'm working, so I'm not necessarily watching it, but I'm just listening to it in the background. That's definitely one that I go for. But something I've been recently doing as well is just watching YouTube videos of America's Next Top Model, but just the like makeover portion of America's Next Top Model. If you do watch that and know what I'm talking about, basically every season they have one episode where they take all the girls and they like give them huge makeovers and cut their hair and color their hair and do all this crazy stuff, and I've just been binge watching all of those on YouTube, which has been just so much fun, and it just makes me want to do crazy things with my hair, which I've been doing some crazy stuff, but I really want to add some color to my hair. So let me know down below what color you guys think I should add. I do want to get this to like a solid silver, but it still just looks dirty blonde, and I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Next question, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a very long username, and I will put it here, but he asked, if you could ask Penny any 3 questions, what would they be? P.S. Love your vlogs and both channels. Thank you for sharing your life with us. Oh, I love you so much. You're so welcome. Thank you for watching and asking this question, because this is a pretty awesome question. But if I could ask Penny 3 questions, one would be, do you actually love me? Because I love her so much, and sometimes I feel like she just has had it with me and she's like, Mom, please just leave me alone. So do you actually love me, Penny? Also, why do you feel like you always have to hide underneath my bed when I put deodorant on or perfume on? That is something that she's done ever since I've had her, and it's the craziest thing because she knows the moment I put on deodorant or perfume, somehow she knows that I'm going to be leaving, which is just the craziest thing to me. So yeah, why do you do that? And do you feel like I'm gonna leave you forever or take you with me? I don't know what you think, but I would like to know that. And then the third question I think would be, why are you so fascinated with the word bunny? Because the moment I say bunny, she is going crazy, which I know we've seen the bunny outside and she's obsessed with the bunny, but like every time I say the bunny, she gets lit. She gets lit beyond belief and she gets so excited. But I do admit I kind of provoke her and I'm like, you gonna get the bunny? Are you gonna get the bunny? She gets really excited, but yeah. Those would probably be the 3 that I would ask her. Okay, so the next question is from Happy Honeybee, which I love you so much, girl. You are so cute. But she asked, what does your perfect day look like? And this is a really hard question to answer because it's actually been a while since I've had like quote unquote a perfect day. Because I do work from home, it's so hard to have those days where you just wake up and you don't really have anything to do because there's always something on my to-do list that I need to do for my shop. There's not really any time where I can allow myself to just kind of wake up and be like, oh, I have nothing to do today, because there's always something to do when it comes to my shop. So it's been a while since I've done that, but I would say that if I did have that option, I would probably sleep in, which I do at some point sleep in, but not to the full extent that I would like to. Honestly, if I let my body just sleep in until it naturally woke up and then just chilled in my bed, looked at my cell phone, cuddled with Penny, it'd probably be like noon or 1 before I actually got up and did something. So I'd probably roll out of bed around noon and then go downstairs, take Penny for a really nice long walk because I do work from home and my work day, you know, starts as soon as possible. I just take Penny for a quick walk, let her do her pees and her, you know, whatnots, and then I come home and I start working. So I would probably take Penny for a really nice walk, maybe even take her to a park and just enjoy just an hour or so of letting her run around and enjoy herself. After that, I would 100% go to Starbucks and get all of the goods. Clearly, as you guys can tell, your girl likes her Starbucks very, very much. And then I would come home, have my Starbucks, probably listen to some tunes and clean my house because knowing me, my house would be an absolute disaster. So I would do that, maybe get ready and go shopping. Probably shopping just by myself. I actually enjoy shopping by myself. I feel like I'm a little bit more like free to do what I want. I feel like when you shop with other people, it's really difficult because you're always like thinking like, oh, do they want to leave? Do I have time to go look at this one thing over here? But if you're by yourself, like you can go at your own pace and look at whatever the heck you want. So I would definitely say I would just go shopping by myself, come home, maybe have like Taco Bell for dinner. To be completely honest, I have been obsessed with Taco Bell. So probably a really bad eating day, like literally Taco Bell and Starbucks. Best 2 things. So I probably have some Taco Bell and then probably go bouldering because I've been really loving bouldering recently. I've actually been going more recently because I've not been dancing because dancing finishes in June most of the time and it doesn't come back until September. So I don't have dance to give me that physical activity, so I needed to do something else. So I've been loving going bouldering probably twice a week, so probably do that and then finish the night off with like going out for karaoke or like drinks with my parents or something like that. I just think it would be so much fun. I love spending time with my parents. It's like one of my favorite things ever. I love them so much. And I'm actually going to karaoke tonight, so thumbs up for a little bit of my perfect day today, which is awesome. So yeah, that would definitely be my perfect day right now, how I'm feeling, but obviously my perfect day would change. Okay, so the next question is from Wubnub Shop, which is the cutest name ever, and she asks, what's your Subway order and what is a must-have for your new house? So to answer the first question, my Subway order is a steak and cheese sub on Italian, probably a foot-long steak and cheese, with literally just spinach and mayo. So good, so good. Sometimes I get double cheese, which is white cheddar. Oh my goodness, so good. I might have to get that soon because it's been a really long time since I've had Subway, which is crazy because I used to get Subway like probably once a week, but your girl has been better with eating out. I have to admit, I did it a lot recently and I've stopped. Cold turkey. Well, except for the Starbucks over here. And then the second question from Wubnub Shop is, what is one thing that I'm looking for in my new house? And I would definitely say the number one thing that I'm looking for is a backyard. If it doesn't have like a gated in backyard, it's a no-no because obviously I have Penny. She's my number one and I really want to give her a nice big backyard this time. Right now in this house, the backyard is still nice. It's more of a backyard than we had before because I literally had no backyard at my apartment. but it is still pretty small. Penny is a small dog, but I feel like I would love to see her be able to just run around the backyard and just have a good time. So I'm definitely looking for a big backyard. And then the only other thing that I'm really looking for when it comes to a house is a large like basement area or something like that. Right now with this house, I do have the first floor, like the entire floor, as the Planting Roses office, which is something that I would love to find in an actual house. If I couldn't, I might like think about renting out a separate space for the Planting Roses office, but I would definitely like it to still be in my house. I really like that, but I feel like having it in a separate place would probably be good for me because I wouldn't feel like I was always working, which would kind of be nice. But yeah, I would definitely like to have that, or just in general, I like just a like extra kind of look to a house. I don't really like your like cookie cutter kind of house. I like contemporary modern design, but I like to have that like extra kind of character to a house. So I have been looking into like older houses that have been redone and that sort of thing, but whenever I see an older house, I always think that it's gonna be haunted, which is like my #1 fear, is moving into a house that's haunted. So scary. Just no thank you. I do not want another entity in my house with me. No. Okay, so the next question is from Tracy B, and she asks, what's your favorite way to realistically plan, especially working from home? How do you like to plan / manage your time? To-do lists, EC, notebook, etc. And originally I really liked using the Erin Condren, but recently that's been more of like a creativity outlet and a just like calming thing to do. But when it comes to actually getting stuff done, I've really been loving my new TN. If you haven't seen on the Planting Roses channel, YouTube channel, I did a B6 setup, which is a traveler's notebook, and the one insert that I have is from the Planner Sophisticate, and it's just a to-do list for every single day of the week. So it has Monday to Sunday, and you just have a to-do list for every single day. And that has been so helpful. I cannot tell you guys how helpful that's been. The #1 thing that I always just love is having a to-do list and doing things one at a time and just checking them off a checklist. I think that is so rewarding to check something off of a checklist. So that has been a really good way for me to do that. I just put every single thing that I feel like I need to do that day. If I don't get it done, I either put an X, that means that I'm not doing it whatsoever, or if I still need to get it done, I put like an arrow towards the next day just to let me know that I need to look back at that, and then whatever has that arrow, I need to put on the next day, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've been loving my TN to-do list. Okay, so I'm only gonna answer a few more questions because I feel like this video is already super long, but if you're still watching, you're amazing. But the next question is from Mary, and she asks, what is your favorite dance moves / steps? And this one I had to think about a little bit before, but I think my 2 favorite things, I really like aerials, which aerials are just no-handed cartwheels. I've loved them, and my goal is to be able to still do an aerial at the age of 30, which I'm already almost 25, so I feel like that's a pretty like doable goal, is to be able to do that in 5 years. I think that's good. I can do them easily now. But definitely an aerial, and I also like to do reverse illusions. I will put like little videos of me doing this move. I don't know if I can find a video of me doing an aerial, but maybe I'll do one in my living room for you guys. But yeah, definitely aerial, reverse illusion, and there's this jump where you like kind of go like sideways, if that makes sense. So I might also do one of those for you guys in my living room. But yeah, those are definitely my favorite moves. Okay guys, so this is the last question that I'm going to be answering today, but it is from Natalia, and she said, I love the style of your planning. Thank you, girl. And I find that we have a very similar style. Also, the fact that you're in Canada makes it 1,000 times better. Yes, girl. And anyways, I think you mentioned this in your vlog not too long ago, but will you be bringing foil to your shop? And if yes, when? So yes, I am bringing foil to my shop. This is something that I've been going back and forth about because I know foil has been getting so popular, and I didn't want to bring it to my shop just because everyone else was. But at the same time, I feel like I should, because like it's in high demand right now and everyone loves it, and that's including me. So I think I did jump on the bandwagon, and I am going to start coming out with some foiled stickers. I bought a machine and all the foil and stuff, and I am playing around with it right now. I want the foil to be perfect for you guys. I hate when I receive foil and it's just not, you know, foiled that great. So I'm working on that and also just coming up with some, you know, fun ideas and different things to bring to the foil world. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally bring foil to my shop. I think it's going to be amazing. And I'm also just in general really excited about the future of Planning Roses and how now I'm going to have planningroses.com and all this stuff. So definitely if you guys want to keep up to date with all things Planning Roses, definitely like I said before, subscribe to the newsletter on planningroses.com. Also be following Planning Roses on Instagram, go subscribe to the Planning Roses YouTube channel, all of that stuff, definitely do that. It'll all be down below. I think that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all of the answers to your questions. I will be doing these more. I really want to do more Q&As and more just like sit down talking to you guys videos. So let me know how you feel about that. If you are not subscribed already and you'd like to be part of the Rose Squad, definitely hit that subscribe button down there, give this video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload a video. I'm sounding like James Charles right now, talking so fast, but yes, I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next one. I also want to start doing like a cute little like quote to end my videos, and I always have this over here, so I think I'm gonna end my videos with this quote, which is, "You are somebody's reason to smile." I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next one. Bye. You guys can see, I'm currently in recital here, and yeah, I've already danced a few times. Holy. She's changing. Okay.